All right, morning all. We got 3 games tonight, so light night tonight after a light day yesterday. And I want to start this with a congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. I did do a video on the Entertainment Guy regarding their victory, and that was most impressive. And don't pose like you've won the Super Bowl when it's in the third quarter or early in the fourth. Don't do that. Don't. Just don't do it. Can you imagine a team like all clearing off the bench to all pose for a picture after the second period when they're ahead? That's what it feels like to me. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, congratulations to the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, and I got a funny feeling it won't be the last time we see Mahomes with the Super Bowl trophy. Now, tonight the NHL comes back with 3 games, and none of them involve Kansas City because Kansas City's not in the NHL anymore. And none of them involve San Francisco because San Francisco's never had an NHL team. And yet the NHL schedule was planned out around the Super Bowl because it's that big of a deal. We're starting off with kind of a big deal in the East between the Florida Panthers, Toronto Maple Leafs. This one starts at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. And for Toronto, they can solidify their spot in third. And for Florida, they can get back into a tie for third with a regulation win. An overtime win leaves them a point behind Toronto, and a loss straight out leads them into some trouble. So for Florida, they're 28-17-5 over their last 10. They're 7-3 on the road. They're 12-9-3. Toronto, they're 28-17-7. They are 5-3-2 in their last 10. They're 13-6-7 at home. Now I went with some numbers that I don't normally go with for this one. Hits leaders. Achari 91, Vetrano 71 for the Florida Panthers. Blocked shots, Achari leads with 78, and Stralman with 69. And what's interesting is, across the whole board, everybody's a defenseman with blocked shots that leads a team except Achari. Achari's the only one in the top 2 of any of the teams that are playing today who's a forward blocking shots. That's pretty impressive. Takeaways for 60 minutes on the ice. Sometimes they take the puck away from the opponent and say thank you very much. Trocheck is the leader for the Florida Panthers at 3.34. And we'll see whether or not he's able to keep up that kind of ratio tonight. Goaltenders, no confirmation yet. I would think to go with Bobrovsky. He's 19-13-4, 897 save percentage. Drieger, of course, 5-2 with a 932 save percentage. And Montembeault, 4-2-1 with an 888 save percentage. On the Toronto side of things, their hits leaders are Muzzin with 92, CC with 85. Block shots, Muzzin 76, CC with 75. So it's Muzzin and CC that play the defense on that blue line. And there's a chance that one, the other, or both could end up being gone at the end of this year. That intrigue will continue as apparently Jake Muzzin started talks with the Leafs regarding an extension. Takeaways, well, Marner leads for the Leafs there with 3.67 takeaways per 60 minutes played on the ice. That's not bad. Goaltender, no confirmation, which means it'll be Freddie. Freddie Anderson's 24-9-6 with a 910 save percentage. Hutchinson's now up to a record of 4-7-1 and an 890 save percentage. Kaskasuo, of course, had the one appearance. He lost that game and has an 842 save percentage from it. So, I kind of like Toronto in this one, but Florida, they were playing very, very well before the All-Star break. Now it's time to get back on that track and continue that run that they were on. Dallas will be in New York against the Rangers tonight. This, of course, starts at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. The Dallas Stars are 29-18-4 over their last 10. They are 6-4. On the road, they are 13-10-2. So for Dallas, things are going relatively well, and there hasn't been a whole lot of pressure from beneath them in the Central, and Colorado hasn't been burning up the charts themselves, so they've actually made up some ground on Colorado at times. On the Rangers side, they're 25-21-4 over their last 10. They're 6-4, and at home they're 14-10-2. This is a very good opponent for the Rangers at home, in that Dallas is pretty good on the road, and Dallas is a good team. So this will give us a better idea of whether or not the Rangers still have that potential of making a run towards the playoffs. And this game will show us where exactly they're at. Now, leaders in hits for Dallas, Jamie Benn, 130. Jamie Alexiak, 102. Block shots, Esa Lindell has 100. Polak has 73. Takeaways per 60 minutes played. Dickinson leads the Dallas Stars with 3.30 takeaways per 60 minutes played. Bishop, 18-11-3 record with a 925 save percentage. I'd be kind of surprised if they don't go with him tonight. Hudobin's 11-7-1 with a 927 save percentage. So his save percentage is slightly better than Bishop's. On the Rangers side of things, their hits leader is Trouba with 124. Brennan Lemieux, 99. So when you see that first hit from Lemieux tonight, you could say that's his 100. Block shots, Trouba with 92 leads the team. Brady Shea has 69. Takeaways per 60 minutes. This is where things start to get kind of small, relatively speaking. Adam Fox, 2.59, is the leader for the New York Rangers. Goaltenders, Lundqvist is the only confirmed starter at the time that I'm recording this out of the 3 games. So Georgiev, 12-10-1 with a 910 save percentage. Lundqvist is 10-10-3, also with a 910 save percentage. Shesterkin, 3-1 with a 927 save percentage. So right now the 3 goalie rotation's working, but we know it's not going to last. We know that they are showcasing a goaltender, and we'll see what happens with them at the deadline. I'm thinking Georgiev is gone by the end of the month. But we'll see, right? No guarantee on that one. The Philadelphia Flyers, these guys, and the reason I wore this jersey is because their current 3rd jersey, to me it feels very similar. Very, very similar to the design of this. And they're in against the Detroit Red Wings. So pretty good bet that they're going to win that game. So this one starts at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. The Flyers at 28-17-7, the exact same record as the Toronto Maple Leafs. Over their last 10, they're 6-2-2, and on the road, they're 10-13-3. They've won 10 out of 26 on the road. If they improve that road record, they're a playoff team. Whereas Detroit doesn't have playoff anywhere near them right now. They're 12-37-4. Over their last 10, they're 2-7-1. And on the road or at home, they're 8-17-2. I saw that number and went, well, that must be the road record. And then my brain went, no. That's their home record. 8-17-2. 8 wins in 27 home games. So that's not great. Now, hits leaders for the Philadelphia Flyers. Haig, 95. Niskanen, 92. Blocked shots, Provorov, 84. And Braun has 65. Takeaways, well, the leader I could find on Philly, and again, with leaders, I had to pick somebody that's actually in the lineup regularly. Lawton was the highest with 2.22. Goaltenders, there's been no confirmation who's going to play tonight. As soon as Carter Hart's good to go, he'll be in the net. I haven't heard anything about that, though. He's 15-11-3 with a 905 save percentage. Elliott's 12-5-4 with a 901 save percentage. Lyon is 1-1 with a 901 save percentage as well. On the Detroit side, hits leaders, Glendening with 122, Ernie has 120. Hits, block shots leaders, Nemeth with 66, Hronek has 61. So again, the only forward on this board is Achari when it comes to block shots. Takeaways, well, Mantha leads them with 1.78 takeaways per 60 minutes, but of course he's been injured forever, it seems. And Larkin is the leader among their regulars with 1.66. That is easily the lowest on the board. And it shows that it's been a struggle all around for Detroit. Trying to find a stat where there's some dominance, where things look really good, is very difficult right now. Their goaltenders, I would imagine Bernier starts tonight. He's 10-13-2 with a 907 save percentage. Howard is 2-20-2 with an 884 save percentage. Howard may very well be available for a trade, but I don't know who takes him with those numbers. And Pickard, 0-2 with a 797 save percentage. So I didn't include Comrie because he's not a member of the Detroit Red Wings anymore. So there you go. And in terms of playoffs, what's on the line? Well, the Flyers right now are tied with the Carolina Hurricanes, but they're below the playoff line. So if they win, they not only would pass the Hurricanes, they would also pass the Islanders. This is where the Islanders' problems begin to really magnify themselves, because the Islanders finding themselves as the number 2 wild card the next time they play would be a shocker. Other playoff ramifications, if Dallas can win this one, they move ahead of Colorado into second place. They could move within 6 points of the St. Louis Blues. And of course, Florida and Toronto are battling it out for third place in that division. And if that becomes a 3-point game, that could cloud everything in the rest of the East as well. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Let me know your winners, all that other wonderful stuff. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video, And welcome to the next week of hockey. And there'll be a news video probably pretty darn quick here for your Monday morning viewing. And thank you guys so much for all your support. And thanks for helping this channel reach 132,000 subscribers. It's amazing, it's humbling, it's insane. And I will talk to you again soon.